Kingmaker. Statue of a chicken created in an artful and absolutely non-insulting manner. Crumpled note. If you found this note, I want you to know, Artist Pain, my name is Floggy the Sculptor, and the moment I was born, the goddess Shaylin struck me with the most horrible curse of all. She gave me a craving for art. I became a sculptor's apprentice when I was 7, and by 25 I had already become a reputable and ambitious debutant. Alas, this didn't bring me any happiness. My first piece of art, a composition called the Lastas Lanti, takes a step into the lands of the Axios. Caused a stir, and most reactions were shouts of indignation. For some reason, the public decided that my depiction of Aroden bore a striking resemblance of a chairman of Absalom Grand Council. Lord Wars, they accused me of being corrupt and subjected me to a shameful beating right at the grand opening. I attributed this calamity to my youthful inexperience, and I intended to turn the tables to avoid further accusations. I chose a topic that was pronouncedly distant from Absalom's realities, so I depicted a Tian goddess warrior, Chizuru. How could I have known that so many people from Tianxia live in Absalom? And why did no one of them warn me that the name of the goddess is actually spelled and pronounced Shizuru? Or that misspelling it is a great blasphemy? How could I even suspect that one part of my audience would be outraged by the excessive bellicosity of my statue, the other would be insulted by its extreme femininity, and the rest would brand me a parasite trying to make money of this in-disguise cultural appropriation. Feeling desperate, I turned to abstractionism, and when the time had come to give a name to my statue, I chose a random set of letters, consonants only. But caused even more trouble. That very night, a bunch of strangers clad in hooded black robes broke into my house, threatened me with daggers, and demanded that I never again try to depict their mysterious deity or mention one of its secret names. Having failed at gaining glory among the educated and sophisticated public, I fled north to Cercores. There, among the simple people, my talent could finally blossom. I showed them wooden sculptures whose crude grotesqueness emanated strength and primordial power of the earth, things they were supposed to understand. So they beat me up for good measure and kicked me out of their settlement, right after they broke my favorite shizzle and spat in my travel bag. Until this day, I have no idea what I did to offend them. By that time, I had already learned not to ask pointless questions. The desperation of all it made me feel bitter and stubborn, but fate challenged me, so I accepted the challenge. I had found my mission and wanted to create a statue that would insult no one. After several weeks of contemplation, I decided to sculpt a chicken. Yes, a simple chicken. What could be offensive about chickens? They're yellow and they're chirp. There's definitely nothing bad about it. I could have been more wrong. A week after my sculpture was showcased to the audience, a group of grim-looking people came and fell to their knees before it. They pronounced my statue to be an idol of their deity they worshipped, an infernal duke, Azrael. It turned out that there is a Duke of Hell whose unholy symbol is a chicken. More and more cultists came to see my sculpture every day, and then another kind of public arrived, those knights with long swords who chop all admirers of my talent into pieces. After they were done with the slaughter, they started searching for the person who created the blasphemous chicken, for me. I fled, taking my unfortunate creation with me. I dragged the statue as far as I could and I left it in the wilderness. I hope no one finds it here. That explains the demons here. Although, since you are reading this, my hope was futile. In this case, you should know, art is pain. Beware of the people who worship chickens, and equally beware of those who hate them. And here's the main thing I was trying to say. I didn't mean to hurt anyone's feeling with this statue. Flogging the sculptor. You can translate this, okay, also to all of those topics that you people write about, okay, whether you like Kingmaker more or Wrath of the Righteous more or some other CRPG more or not, okay. For the creator is the same. It's absolutely the same. No one, you can't satisfy everyone, okay. Someone will always have complaints. And that's a bloody fact, alright? And this letter explained it all, in detail.
Move out.
The statue of a chicken. It really is a huge chicken. Demons worshipping a chicken.